Hi guys, it's Jay from Ayaba's Wind. I am back to do your reading for June 2020 for the sign of Aries. Today I'm starting the Love Tarot Sweet 16, which is going to be a quick glimpse at what's to come for June 2020. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I'm a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition, so I'll be interpreting the cards at times from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective. These are oracle cards that I've created based on previous oracle cards that I've created, so that will help me to interpret the messages that Spirit has to offer. The cards have been prayed over and I'm going to be shuffling on camera so we can jump straight into it, okay? If you want a private reading, you can email me at ayabaswind999@gmail.com. Wind is spelled W-Y-N-D. I so appreciate all of your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions, okay? So let's get started. These cards are a little sticky, so if you could just be patient with me. We have one card. Take the first one. Almost done, guys. Okay, here we go. Let's get started and see what Spirit has to say. All right, so Spirit is saying you got to reinvent yourself, okay? So reinventing yourself, what does that mean? That means like going to, change up your appearance, getting a new hairstyle, buying a new wardrobe, changing things around in your house, doing a whole career makeover, maybe going back to school. So Spirit is saying this time it would benefit you to kind of renew yourself, refresh yourself. And you can always, start, if you don't know where to begin, you could start with prayer and meditation, and just really getting back to center so that Spirit can illuminate your conscience and help to direct you to where you have to go. Okay. I chose them because they are more my speed and not intimidating. Okay, so Spirit is basically saying if you were left by someone, or if you broke up with someone, Spirit is saying the reason why they left, especially if you didn't know why they left, the reason why they left is because they were intimidated by you. Maybe you weren't initially their type, their type of person that they dated, and so they may have felt like insecure, less than, or they didn't quite know how to take you. So Spirit is saying, like, if you were wondering the reason why this person left you, it's because they couldn't handle you. They couldn't handle all that you were. I'm not saying that you were a lot, but for this person, yeah, it was too much. It was too much for them to handle. And maybe there were a lot of unknowns. Maybe you just flowed differently, and maybe you weren't like the other people, and this person initially was like intrigued by it, but then after a while they couldn't handle it. They couldn't process it. Okay, so and keep in mind, I'm reading for an international collective. This is a general love reading. If you want a more detailed, of course, private reading, I am available for private readings. But yeah, so Spirit is saying, look, it wasn't anything that you did. It was just insecurities within themselves. Okay. Spirit is saying, in order to attract love and relationships in your life, you would benefit from doing a honey bath for love and attraction. Okay. A honey bath. So a honey bath is a love bath. And basically what you do is you get a bowl of water. You can get lukewarm to tepid water, cool water. You can add a few drops of honey, some of your 5 perfumes or 5 fragrance oils in the bath. If you want, you can add yellow flowers, and you put your prayers and you stir with your left hand and you say, you pray for what you want as far as love, romance, passion, desire, intimacy, with the right person. Describe the person that you would like to have. Boom, boom, boom. You finish. You take a regular shower, soap and water, rinse off, and then you dump this over your head and you air dry. You wear white. You sleep in white. And you can do this for about 5 to 7 days, but I would suggest 5 days and see how it goes. But Spirit is saying, if you want to pull that love and that romance and the passion in your life, you would benefit from a honey bath. Okay. I want a higher commitment with you to the church for a wedding. Okay. So for some of you, if you were wondering about your special person in this love story, and the love story, it's you, your divine masculine or feminine, and then the karmics on the side. Karmics are people that you date, your special person dates in order to learn a lesson. Once those lessons are learned, ideally, in an ideal situation, you guys will come back together. Sometimes it doesn't work that way because people allow things to get in their way. But Spirit is saying, this person, whoever this is in the love story, wants more of a commitment with you, even to the point where they may ask you to marry them. You may get engaged, or there may be a quick wedding. All right. So Spirit is saying wedding bells are in the picture. Relationship is toxic. Get out of it before you get hurt. So for those people who were, kind of at a crossroads wondering if they should leave, if they should get out, Spirit is like, yeah, you better get out. Maybe the current relationship you're in now is toxic. There's, codependency, there's violence, there's drug abuse, there's cheating, people being used. And Spirit is saying that if you had questions about whether you should go, this is your confirmation. You should get out. All right. I'm deeply in love with you, but don't know how to show it. Okay. So this could be you saying this to your special person, your special person saying this to you. But, someone clearly has a difficult time in communicating their feelings and showing their feelings for someone. All right. And it could be because of hangups. It could be because of ego. There could be a number of things blocking this person from expressing themselves. And this is how you can direct your prayers, okay? You definitely direct your prayers. If you know this is the case for you, then in your prayers, you should be saying like, look, I need, for this person to take the mask off, be real with me, and tell me how they feel about me, or show me how they feel about me. All right. There's going to be sudden, shocking news coming to you fast. Okay. So Spirit is warning you, like, just get ready. This could be like the equivalent of like the Eight of Wands. Okay. Something fast is coming to you. Spirit is saying that there is going to be some sudden news. You could hear sudden news of someone passing, someone dying, maybe someone being pregnant, but I tend to think it may be more shocking than that, okay? It may be a little disturbing, so Spirit is warning you, preparing you to get ready, okay? Spirit is saying that someone is playing mind games and there's manipulation, okay? And so you need to be aware of that. And so at this time, meditation, saying the mantras on my playlist that I have, mantras to give you clarity, mantras for, to get rid of negative thoughts, to clear your mind, to open your roads, to remove any blockages would benefit you at this time. And I have a whole menu full of mantras that you can incorporate into your daily routine, okay? Because there are mind games and manipulation, and Spirit does not want you to get trapped. I am working hard on myself to get back to you, okay? So, if you're on a break with your special person, or even if you don't know who this special person is, if you never met this person, Spirit is saying that, there may be a delay in you coming into contact or into connection or into union with your special person, because this person is still in the throes of karmic lessons, maybe still dealing with their karmic, still learning things or getting over maybe a karmic relationship. And so Spirit wants them to be good and healed before they come to you, okay? Watch who you leave your kids with, possible abuse or molestation, okay? So this is a side note. This is a love reading, but Spirit is saying for those people who have children, I know not everyone has children here, okay? But it only applies to the people who have children. Spirit is saying, watch who you leave your kids with, okay? Because there could be possible molestation or abuse happening, especially if you have young children below the age of maybe 3 or 4 and they can't quite articulate what is happening to them. You have to be particularly careful with them, okay? Spirit is warning you. New love brings a hot, steamy passion, okay? So this is what you have to look forward to. This is the equivalent of the wands, maybe the Page of Wands, maybe the Knight of Wands, although the Knight of Wands can sometimes be a player. But Spirit is saying that this new love that's on the scene, that either they're currently in the picture, maybe you just met them, or you're about to meet them, Spirit is saying that it is going to be on fire. So get ready, all right? And maybe that love bath is going to prepare you for what's to come. Chakra work is needed, okay? And so I have plenty of mantras for opening up your chakras, addressing your chakras. I have a nice chakra exercise, which is like about 8 minutes. And it's like basically tuning your chakras. And you go through each chakra and you utter a sound. And you concentrate on that sound and let it vibrate through your whole body, and that will help to open up your chakras and align you, okay? But chakra work is definitely needed, all right? And 3 is a crowd in Heartbreak. So, of course, we know what this is. This is the equivalent of the 3 of Swords. So, yeah, we're not going to focus on that too long. You're watching this probably because there was heartbreak somewhere along the line. There's a third party. Okay, and it's so cliche in many of the readings, a third party. It's like, okay, we get tired of that, all right? But the goal is to move on. I don't think most people like being in a third party situation, all right? And if you didn't know if you were in a third party, Spirit is saying, yes, there's a third party situation. You could be the one that's being hidden from the main relationship and you think you're the main person, or you could be the main person and there's someone on the side. But Spirit is letting you know, keep your eyes open, okay? Money comes to you through the death of someone, all right? So this is the equivalent of like inheritance, all right? So maybe this card that talked about sudden shocking news comes to you fast. It could be regarding the death or the passing of someone, all right? And this is not going to apply to everybody. You will kind of get an inkling or a feeling or maybe a sense, especially if you're in tune with spirit, that something may be a little off, or maybe some kind of news may be coming, okay? So spirit is saying to, is preparing you for that. You are in the spotlight. Fame is here, okay? So you could have fame and fortune, like you could be an entertainer, a writer, an actor, an aspiring actress, a singer, someone in the arts, or fame could happen where you could host an event and it makes the local news and the national news. You could win the lottery, like I said in previous videos. This fame could be anywhere from local fame to like international fame, okay? But Spirit says fame is coming, and hopefully that fame will come to you in the right way, as opposed to someone, say blackmailing you with a sex video or pictures of you, okay? Like a Kim Kardashian type of situation. And finally, your last card is spend time in nature to heal yourself. All right, so Spirit is saying that your medicine, your healing right now will happen in the parks, in the woods, on you taking walks and hikes, being in nature, maybe at the beach, near the river, okay? And so Spirit is saying, reinvent yourself, focus on yourself, get into your zone. And when you get into your zone, you're gonna see the love, the passion, the romance, the intimacy come to you, okay? Just do that honey bath that I told you about, and you should be okay. So, guys, this has been your Love Tarot Sweet 16 for June 2020 for the sign of Aries. If you want a private reading, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 @gmail.com. I will see you for July. Ciao.